Welcome, everyone. Thursday, October 30th, 2025, near Halloween. Today we sized up and we earned a little bit more than the five to under $10 that we've been earning for the past couple of weeks. So we're doing well. We're up almost $100 for a 90-day period. We got out of that drawdown for the 90 days. Remember, winning does not occur consistently in the market. Losing is more likely. And don't risk your money. Get training, get on the simulator, and get professional advice before you make any investment decisions. So our P&L today was pretty easy. We made $1.90 on the first trade, moved up 21.90, and then all the way up to $57 on three trades, all green. For the month, we're up $46, and that's a good thing. And we are green, except for Tuesday when we didn't trade. So we got one more day, Halloweeny tomorrow. So we'll see if we can pull a little bit more out, but we're not expecting it. Our efficiency today was 100%. Average winning trade $19. That's because we took no losing trades, and we took three trades on CVU, and they are all green, and we sized up. Shout out to Candyman Trader who was calling it out in his chat. So CVU, and today I didn't edit out any of the recordings that I put out, so you're gonna get the raw recordings. It's not continuous, but it's just how I got onto the market about 6:05 a.m. And I'm looking around, and I've identified INTS, MBRX, and SGD as possibilities because they were moving out. It looked like the right stocks. And in the background here, I'm looking at the daily, trying to mark them up. And I'm looking at INTS because it had moved up, but I did not like it. So I pulled back. I'm being very particular about the trades I'm taking now. That's what I've learned over the past 2 weeks. Being very meticulous. And CVU started to gap up and uh, hit the scanners. So I decided to come in and take a look, and it was at the very top, and I wasn't sure that we were going to do anything with it or whether it was going to move up. If you like our videos, like and subscribe. It's absolutely free, costs you nothing. And if you enjoy the content and our commentary, and certainly the caveats of trading, are worth something to you, then yeah, like. So it moved up. We only went in with a few shares, and we quickly got out. We weren't interested in having it hit any additional uh, resistance levels. You notice I only put one resistance level there at 3.6, and that was just because of the what it had reached prior. So my thought was, oh, nothing's going to happen. I added to the P&L watch list only because I want to track, the P&L. But I still had INTS and MBRX, but we wind up going back to it as it appears that it is holding. And we're still in pre-market, 6:18 Pacific time. And you see me there drawing a line on the MACD zero lag down at the bottom because that's what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for that to go above that line. That's what I need to gain some level of confidence. And as you can see here, it looks like it's going to go down. And I'm taking a look at the active trader window and even the level two. And one of the things that I hesitated here was the fact that I only see single digit buyers and sellers there. There's a couple, but you see more sellers than buyers. And then I'm sort of uh, undecided that uh, that this is a good opportunity and jump in. But as it starts to hit the $4, I do mark there it looks like a triple top. And so at this point, what I'm doing is waiting because obviously it looks like it's a 5 minute pullback. And so at this point, what I'm thinking here is going to drop down to about 360 and I'll buy at 360. And interesting thing, I forgot all about my templates. And my labels up at the top are saying bearish, $23 change. So I'm rearranging. And this here, now it starts to look better. You see the EMAs turning up. And BWAP is following the price action, which is interesting. I had I had looked at that before in other stocks, but not in this one. So now I'm just waiting for it to reach a new high there on the 1 minute than the previous bar or the previous open. And I usually don't pay too much attention to these green arrows, but this one caught my eye. And I'm still looking at the MACDs, and to me they look like they're gonna about to close and curl down. But I jumped in anyway. It's 6:22. We got 8 minutes to the open, and it looks like there's excitement here moving, almost hitting $4. And lucky enough for me, it jumps up, and we're trying to get out, and we're not getting filled. So we try it second time. We get filled the second time. We make $21. And at this point, I'm almost like, you know what? My day's done. I don't want to lose more money. I don't want to have to go back in. And I still got a lot of cash left. We started the day out with $2,800 to trade with, and right now I'm sitting like at 2,400. So, but I start looking at other stocks, and I wind up coming back to this one because it had momentum. So momentum is important, and that's what you got to look for, and you got to look for timing. And buying high and selling higher is very dangerous. And but that's what I appear to be doing on a consistent basis. I have a hard time waiting for the stock to pull back, buying it at the bottom, and then letting it go back up again. Because in my mind, there is nothing. So if something falls out of the sky, it's going to fall to the ground, right? You never expected that it's going to bounce and go back as high as the clouds. Um, so that's my thought. So here I become a little nervous and I say, oh, you know what? It looks like this one's done. And QCLS is also moving at the same time. And this one looks appetizing. But going in here would have been FOMO at the very top. And so what I started to do was just watch it. And I am thinking seriously about jumping in, but something told me, I mean, the MACDs look good. Volume looked like it was moving, right? And I think it does go over 5. And you notice, I don't know if you can see it, but down in the watch list on the PNL, I've removed INTS and MBRX and put in QCLS and CVU as those that I'm going to trade. This is one of the things I didn't like, that move within that bar is like that was crazy to me. I just I I, I don't want to be in there. It's great if you guys got it. Hey, but to the people who made money on it, they deserve it. But to me, it's a roller coaster, just in one that single bar. And I think that's dropped by now. I think both of them. I think the market just decided to take a breather. Yeah, QLCS is at 413. CVU is at 346, and it's 8:37 in the morning Pacific time when I'm preparing this. Oklo is really doing good, 142, but it's also red by 0.5%. The SPY is at 684, down 3.4%, and Nvidia pulled back to 202, pulled back 4.56%. People are taking profits. That's what's going on. So they're going to hold off. Tomorrow we might see a better day where people start to buy bargains. VCIG was also something that showed some pre-market moves. I briefly looked at it, but I didn't like it. Wound up going back to CVU and QLCS, and here the market has opened. It's 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 on the East Coast, and so I'm thinking that one or more of these stocks are going to go. And right as I look at the watch list, I'm thinking QCLS is the one to jump in. And for some reason, I changed my mind. I looked at that going under $5, and I saw CVU almost hitting 4 there. And you see me change the quantities. I moved to 240, and I come here and I'm waiting for it to hit that $4. And I should have gone in with my template. It's what I should have done. But and this is the problem I have. So the candle is going red and going down. Ideally, I should have bought at 386, wait for it to go back up. But I have no assurances, especially as I'm looking at the MACD and the volume, which is red, that it's going to go higher. So I wait for it to turn green, and then I press the buy button. In retrospect, I probably should have doubled up on the number of shares, but that's a little too risky. And right off the bat, you can see here that we dropped quite a bit. And it's a good thing I didn't go in with a template because it would have stopped me out and I'd be recapping a lost day. Everyone have a wonderful day, and you'll see the end here in a second. And that's it for our video for today.